Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Natalie Sherry Beauty here. I'm making an impromptu video tonight about skincare. I did want to do this video and I thought I was going to do it today and then I didn't do it, and you know what, nighttime came and I'm bored sitting here quarantined and I was like, let me go ahead and just film it. So I'm going to do this video, and this might be one of the only times you see me completely without makeup. I thought if I'm going to do a video on skincare, why would I sit here with a full face of makeup on? I did not do my makeup today. I literally, just before this video, sprayed some Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist from Glow Recipe. And it smells so good. Like, if you like the smell of watermelon. I love the smell of watermelon, but I don't actually like watermelon. I know. I should. But yeah, that's all I have on. This is me in my natural habitat. As you can see, I don't have brows of my own. I always have to draw them in good because I just wasn't I've never had like nice thick brows. I've only had like sparse brows, and as you can see, my lashes, I barely have lashes, so I am missing my falsies right now, but this is my natural self, and I have learned to be okay with my natural self. You know, a lot of times I do feel more confident with a face full of makeup, but I also want to feel just as confident not wearing. But without further ado, we're going to go into the video. This will be chatty and talky, not very edited, so it might be a long video, so you may want to get a snack and stay tuned and enjoy. But I decided that with all the makeup, you know, we wear, we also need to know how to treat our skin. And I'm just going to let you guys know what I do for my skin. And I have a mix. I think I have mostly everything I use in a high-end and a drugstore product, so you have options. And there's so much good skincare. I have a lot of more skincare, but this is the kind of stuff I'm currently using now, or kind of my favorite. But I will always, if you guys want, I can always come back and do reviews on other products and let you know how I like other skincare products too. But this is what we're just going to start off with today. And I guess I'll kind of go into my night routine. I feel like it'll be easier. Honestly, in the mornings, I just wash my face with a tiny bit of face wash. If that, sometimes just water. Honestly, I don't do too much because I wash my face really good right before going to bed. So, you know what I mean? I give myself a little wash, but I don't do like a routine because I'm about to prep and prime my skin for makeup application. And if I'm just going to be home all day, I just put on a little moisturizer after I wash my skin, and I call it a day. But I did not moisturize today. That is why I did put that mist on. So at night, say I have all my makeup on, I'm taking off my makeup, it's time to take off the makeup, get ready to relax and all that stuff. And I love wearing makeup, but there's nothing better than taking it off at night as well. Like, once I've had it on for like about 8-10 hours, I'm like, I want it off. So, don't know what that was, but yeah, so I'm going to take off my makeup, and this is what I'm going to do. So I first do my eye makeup, which I usually get the big one of these, but all they had were travel size when I went to the store. You can get this at Walmart, any drugstore, Target, whatever. This is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. And I actually put this instead of on like a cotton pad or something, because this can actually take off all your makeup. And it's really, really great for the eyes. And this is my favorite one in the blue. This is an all-in-one waterproof one. They have one for matte skin. If you want, like, if you have oily skin, they have one for oily skin. They have like a rose one or something, and they have like a regular one. But this one, to me, gets off like eye makeup and lash glue the best. Mascara and all that the best. So I squirt this on a makeup remover wipe, which I actually forgot to grab. I just have the Tom Thumb version in my bathroom that are comparable to the Neutrogena ones, I think. The makeup remover wipes, I spray them on makeup remover wipes or facial cleansing wipes to kind of up the ante, especially with a makeup remover wipe. But I'll spray, or I'll, you know, put some of this on there and really get the eye makeup off, and then do the rest of the face makeup. And I clean my skin 3 times. First, to take off the makeup. I take off the makeup, you know, take it off with that. Then I cleanse my skin again to make sure I get all the makeup off. Then I do another cleanse to really make sure I get it all off. And then I do another cleanse to actually cleanse the bare skin. So that's what I do. And whenever I'm doing the first 2 cleanses, I just use a drugstore wash. In fact, this is the Walmart Equate Beauty version of the Neutrogena one. I think they were out of that one, or this was super cheap and I just got it. For that, since I'm taking off the makeup and I'm not actually treating my bare skin, I'll just use the drugstore. And even if I am treating my bare skin sometimes, I'll still use the drugstore cleanser. And this is the foaming cleanser 2-in-1. I think Neutrogena makes this one, but this is actually the comparable one from Walmart. Only a few bucks. Really good, paraben free, and it foams up nicely. And I use it with my skincare brush. You know those Clarisonic skin brushes? I have one I got from Walmart for like, I think a Conair one for like $14, and it comes with 2 heads. And I use that, and it's just as good. And I only paid $15 instead of $100 and something. Actually, I've had a Clarisonic in the past. I think I actually had 2. And for some reason, I didn't take care of them. And for some reason now, that $15 one I've had for like the longest time. And I take care of that like she's my baby. So I use that to take off the makeup. I feel like it gives me extra cleanse. You don't want to use it every day, but I have normal to dry skin, especially on the drier side. And I can get away if I want to using it every day because it helps exfoliate too. That brush is also good for exfoliation, but dermatologists will tell you not to use those type of brushes every day because they can irritate your skin. I don't use it every day, but most days when I wear makeup, I do feel like it helps get the extra gunk off. And then I'll go over again and cleanse, and then I'll go into a high-end cleanser for the last step if I do that. And if I do, right now I'm currently using the Dr.Brandt Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser with Chlorophyll. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm box, and I will explain BoxyCharm to you guys soon in another video. If you don't know, I do have a subscription, and I get full-size makeup products, I talk so fast, every month from them, and they give me a mix of skincare and makeup. That is what I put on my profile, and you get a lot of high-end skincare and makeup for only, what, $25 a month for the base box. So I get a lot of my high-end skincare now from that. I used to go and get the kits from Sephora, and now in my boxes, I haven't had to do that from Sephora in a long time. And when that finishes, I'll be using the soy cleanser from Fresh. Actually, I have it right here. I got this in a BoxyCharm box too. You can get this at Sephora for like 30 bucks, and it came in one of my boxes. So when that finishes, I'll be using this. But I really like that cleanser. It's really good and gentle on the skin. It doesn't lather a lot, so that's why I don't use it to take off makeup. But when I'm giving myself a good cleanse after all the makeup is on, I feel like it's really helping my skin. So that's what I use. So those are my 2 face washes. Now, if I'm having usually that time of the month, or if I'm going through an acne period, which is not very often, I get a few blemishes here and there. Especially that time of the month, I'll get like 2 or 3, and whenever I see them trying to form, I know that time of the month is coming, and I combat it with the acne-free 3-step system. I'm only showing you the cleanser, but it's a 3-step system. It's basically the drugstore version of Proactive. Has the same exact ingredients as Proactive, and you didn't have to get a subscription because I used to have Proactive and I didn't know they were subscribing me, and they kept charging me like every month, and I had to keep sending products back and canceling on them. And so I tried this at, I think I got it at Walmart, and when I realized it did the exact same thing, I was like, oh yeah. And I think it's only $20 for the 3-set, and I literally only use it when my breakouts happen. And literally, it'll clear them out in like a day or 2. This stuff is great. So if you're having breakouts and you're not super duper sensitive, check it out. But they also have a sensitive version that works just as good. I usually get the sensitive version, but they're actually out of it, and I got that one. They're both really good. So yeah, that's what I use for face wash. And so after I cleanse my skin, then I tone my skin. Now, this is toner. I am like a bargain girl. This is the Equate Beauty version, comparable to the Seabreeze Sensitive Skin, and I like this. Like, it might be strong for some people. I think it does have alcohol in it, but I feel like it also kind of helps if I missed some makeup areas, especially like here, my hairline. I go all over the face, and I usually still have a little bit of makeup like over there in that area. So I will use this to help tone the skin, and it kind of also gets rid of the little leftover makeup that could possibly still be there. If this is the drugstore version. And it's a little bit, if you can't handle the harshness, you may want to use like a witch's hazel or something else that doesn't have the alcohol. But I don't mind it. And I moisturize so good when I do my moisturization, then I don't have to worry about my skin getting too dry, even though I do have dry skin. For the high-end version of that, we have, this is the Coconut Rose Toner from Kopari. So for our high-end version, we have the coconut oil version from Kopari. It is a Coconut Rose Toner, and it's a spritz. So you just spritz it on, and this is very, if you have sensitive skin or you don't want the alcohol and that astringent-y feeling, this is really good too. You can spritz it on the bare skin like I just did, or you can spray it on a cotton ball and then put it on your face. I mean, either one will float your boat. I do think it's important to tone and get your pHs in balance and everything, so that is really important to do, and I do not miss that step, especially with makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup that day, I'll get away with washing my face at night and then moisturizing or skipping the toner set or whatever. But when I have on my makeup, especially, I really want to balance the skin out after all that cleansing and stuff. So I did my toner. After toner comes my eye cream. Now, I cannot find my drugstore version of my eye cream. I think I was using, I'll put in the comments below what I've been using for my eye cream for drugstore. But honestly, I have this, I got this in my BoxyCharm box from QMS. It is an intensive eye care day and night eye cream. This eye cream is $100. I think $110 actually. And I mean, I feel like once you're in your 20s and you're getting on up there, I feel like you do need to start, especially at age 25. At age 25, an eye cream needs to enter the chat. It is time. If you're not using the eye cream and you're 25, do it now. Even if you're melanated like me and, you know, we are like, oh, black don't crack and all that stuff, I want to make sure I can keep it that way, for a long time. I don't want to take my chances and think I'm immune and all that, and I start getting my wrinkles, and I thought, you know what, maybe I could have prevented this sooner from happening. So I started doing this when I was 25. I started the eye cream, not consistently, but even more so now. I really do try to do eye cream, and I don't really do it, to be honest, in the daytime. Like, I'm putting on makeup, I might do a tiny bit here and there, but at nighttime when I'm going to sleep and I'm going to be makeup free for hours, and I want it to seep into my eyes and my skin when I'm sleeping. So especially on a bare, clean face, eye cream is very important. And I would never pay, when I run out of this and I have a backup, I got another box because I requested it. I'll get to that in another video, but I will probably never be able to afford, well, I'm not going to say that, I'm not going to speak that. But it's not every day you can just buy a, it's not every day you can just buy a $110 eye cream. We're all budgeting, you know, all that stuff. So to have this and get it in a BoxyCharm box and not have to pay for it and still get that luxury feeling when I put it on my eyes, it's the best feeling ever. So make sure you do your eye creams. It's important. Honestly, no matter what age you are, it's never too early, I feel like, to, if you're doing a skincare routine, go ahead and do that eye cream. After that is serum. For drugstore, this is not, I don't know, we could say it's drugstore because it's drugstore pricing, but you can only get this at Sephora or on their website that I know of. And this is from the brand The Ordinary. It's called the Buffet. It's one of their best sellers. It is the multi-technology peptide serum. It has a lot of good benefits, which I should have researched this on Sephora website again so I could put it in a video. So I can probably link it below for you guys, or you can look it up on Sephora.com, look for The Ordinary. But this serum I think I only paid $14 for, which is good for a good serum. And it is really good, and it is high rated, and I really like it. So this is what I use as my drugstore serum. Now for expensive serums, I actually have quite a few that I've gotten from my BoxyCharm boxes, but this is one that I like, that I picked out to show you guys. It's from the Farmacy. It's a Honeymoon Glow serum, and it is an AHA Resurfacing Night Serum with hydrating honey and gentle flower acids. And for somebody like me with dry skin, I like this, and you know, I put a few drops on, rub it all over my face. and I really like it. It goes on before your moisturizer, and it just gives you a little extra boost of moisturization. I talk too fast, guys. Sorry, I'm like a mumbling mess. Bear with me. But yeah, I put that on before my moisturizer, and it's awesome. I really like it. Now we have entered the moisturizing area of the video. For Drugstore, again, with the Equate Beauty, shout out to Walmart for your awesome brands. This is comparable to the Pond's Dry Facial Cream, and I do actually remember them being out of the one I wanted, so that is why I got this one, but I do like it. And it is paraben free. It is a moisturizer for soft skin. If you have dry skin, it's great for you, and I put this on at night as my moisturizer a lot of times, or I'll put it on. I also mainly put this on before I'm doing my makeup. I moisturize with this before I'm doing my makeup because I figure I want to obviously put on good for me products for my skin, and this is good for my skin, but when I'm doing my makeup, it's like the moisturizer, I feel like is not going to do as good of a job doing its job because I'm putting makeup on top of it, but I want to have that barrier to protect my skin from getting pores clogged from the foundation. So when I do my makeup, I do use my Drugstore stuff. Going to bed, I also use this because it's that good. But if I'm feeling bougie or I want something else, I have a lot of high-end moisturizers too. Sometimes I'll use this. It's the first thing I reach for. Other times I just want to use it. But I also use my other high-end stuff. This one is a current favorite of mine. I got it in my BoxyCharm box as well. It's a 24 karat gold foil moisturizer from Faccia. It's a new brand. This is retailed at $100 as well. It's a gel moisturizer, which usually if you have dry skin, they will tell you gel moisturizers are not the best for you. If you have oily skin, you're going to want a gel or a water-based moisturizer because they're not as clogging, or they won't make your face as oily or too slick or anything. If you have dry skin, you typically want to stay away from gel moisturizers because they'll just absorb quickly right up. But this one is different. It's just different. It doesn't do that. I actually feel moisturized when I use it, and it has little rose gold flakes in it. I think it's really cool. So that is what I use. And I forgot to show you guys. I told you guys about the wipes I use, which is the, I'm using the Tom Thumb Makeup Remover wipes right now. Also, for Drugstore wipes, I like to use, when I cleanse my face, I don't use a rag, I use a facial wipe, and I really like the Simple, the ones in a green pack, the Simple brand ones. Those are really good too, really, really good quality. But I also got these in my BoxyCharm box. These are Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. They actually have cannabis in them, and they're from EVO Skin and Aurora, and they're really good. And these retailed at $10 for a pack of 15. I think that's in here, and they're really good too, and they have a little lather on them too, and yeah, I think they're really calming for nighttime, so that's what I use for that. But I think I've gone over everything, and I always make sure when I'm moisturizing and putting my skincare on my face, make sure of course to do your neck as well. So I think that's it for that video, and I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hi guys, so I forgot to tell you guys in the video, when I put on my eye cream, I use my ring finger and I dab it like that because your ring finger is your least abrasive finger and your eye area is very sensitive. So you want to use a gentle finger to do that with, and just tap it gently. And when I put my facial creams and my serums into my skin, after I'm done rubbing them in, I do like to give them a nice little press. So I'm like pressing the product into the skin so they can do a better job at doing its duties. So that's another tip I wanted to give you guys, and I'll let you guys go for real this time.